thief can come to your house and rob you, what makes you think they cannot steal from you on the internet? Hi guys, my name is Musa Mo and welcome to another exciting episode of Tech Gist. Now, with me on the show here is the beautiful, the sensational.
Oh, please.
The awesome.
I beg, let's hear what. I beg, it's gist, all is gist. This is bribery and corruption. It's a lie. When they finish sugarcoating the thing, after, you now come and beg or bring the
Stephanie,
big thing.
You should have just allowed me feel
It's
good
gist.
for
We know where this is going to, so we are used to it. Hi guys, and welcome to the show. My name is Steph Musa, and this is Tech Gist. Today's conversation is something we all can relate with.
Yeah.
Stay with us. We'll be right back with the topic after this short break. Hi guys, you're welcome back from that short break. Now let's go into the cocoa of the conversation. We are talking about cyber security. So, Musa,
Yes, my dear.
let's break down the word. What is cyber? Before we go to cyber security, then we don't join it.
Steph, this was not our agreement. But I'll be a gentleman.
Yeah, I mean, you have to oblige me.
So cyber refers to or relates to computers or computer networks.
Okay.
Such as the internet.
Computer networks.
Yeah, computer
It's
networks.
like, you and go school. The school fees is complete. People like us, I don't know what we did in that
Amen.
school. So, I mean, just like he says, cyber is relating to, the network of things, right? That's what you said, right?
Computer networks.
Computer
Steph, why are you holding my hand in public?
Computer net. It's related to computer networks.
Such as the internet.
Such as the internet.
Internet, yes.
I'm just trying to say what we said. Now, when we talk about the security of cyber security, you know what security means? You're just securing,
Protecting,
you're
keeping safe.
protecting,
Defending.
yeah, you're keeping safe the cyber.
Yeah.
So basically, that's what cybersecurity is. It's the ability to protect, to secure, to keep safe all of the things that happens on the internet.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
In a more laid back definition could be
Yeah.
it's the process or cybersecurity involves defending computer network devices,
All of those things.
electronics from malicious attacks.
You're defending,
Right.
protecting. I define the last word to rhyme it.
Defending,
Protecting.
securing.
You see, we're in this. You're
Yes, now.
defending, protecting, securing.
That's
your internet, your
Your computer
devices
network, your
from all those
electronics.
evil people.
Yeah.
Now, one may be asking, why are we talking about cybersecurity? Because, like on the show, we talk about emerging technology.
Yeah.
We talk about the future of tech. We make learning easy and fun as much as we can. Now, with all that we're talking about AI, robotics, Internet of Things, where we're going to, hackers are beginning to
Exactly. I think
tighten their belts.
that Internet of Things
In particular.
was one of the main reasons why I would so much appreciate this topic,
Yeah.
cybersecurity, because with the rise of electronics and devices all connected, it's going to be so easy for data to be breached. It's going to be so easy for security to be broken and things like
and
that.
all
So
of that.
I feel it's like the perfect timing to discuss cybersecurity.
Okay, so let's now go to, what are the types of, when you say cyber, now
Yeah.
you're securing something, right?
Yeah, obviously.
What are the type of attacks that are, generally being secured or defended or,
From
prevented?
Okay, so right now, or most prominent, we have cyber attack, we have cyber crime,
Yeah.
and cyber terrorism.
Okay, so it's plenty English.
Yeah, we're going to explain
I'm
it.
going to break it down.
Yeah,
If we talk about cyber crime,
yeah.
what can you say? What is cyber crime?
Okay, cyber crime is a kind of attack that it's targeted at systems for financial gains to cause disruption.
So it's financial.
Yeah.
When the crime aspect it's financial. It has to do with money. It has to do with finance. It has either you want to steal the person's money or you want to disrupt the banking system.
Yeah.
So all the things that when they hack your bank account and they make unknown withdrawals. I have been a victim of cybercrime.
Really?
Yeah, my bank, oh my jeez, Access Bank, they hacked. It's not my, it's
Well,
money,
sorry.
it's my hard-earned money. I think, I don't know, they withdrew the money like twice or 3 times. They first tried to do withdrawal, and I was sleeping. It was early in the morning, early at 7 a.m., 6, 7 a.m. or something.
So
They first withdrew the first one to test to see the account balance.
Yeah.
Then they withdrew the money into 2 places, and they cleared my hard-earned money. They cry, hot tears, premium tears.
Oh my God.
So that's cyber crime because it's financially related. Now, what's the second one?
Second one is cyber attack.
Attack.
Now, this cyber attack is where most of us, in fact, most of us might have been a victim of it because
or you're even ignorant about
yeah,
it.
it's targeted at data, you know, for political usage and stuff like that. So,
Example of this, what can be an example of that kind of data that people can attack?
yeah, your contact address, your name, your personal preferences, your likes, you know, things you enjoy doing, your
social
hobbies,
media.
yeah, your social media presence and stuff like that. And this reminds me of the 2016 election, United States election.
Donald Trump.
Yeah. What's it called? Cambridge Analytical scandal.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Did you guys have you seen that? If you haven't, go and Google it. The
Great
scandal that
Hack.
happened.
There was a documentary about it.
It's
The
a
Great
movie.
Hack.
Yeah, you can watch the movie on Netflix as well, The Great Hack, and then you would see what happened in 2016 when Donald Trump was doing election at that time.
It was crazy. People's data, like
what do they use data to do so that people can understand?
They use the data to run targeted ads.
Did you see
like
that?
Specific to you.
Did you know that was a crime?
It's a crime now because you didn't actually let them have your data.
You see?
You know, and I was going through social media one day. Somebody sent a video that we should go to our Facebook app and disable some settings. When I went to do that setting, I was surprised as to what I saw.
Wow.
Do you know that Facebook has access to, not just when you're on Facebook, but also when you're using your phone?
It can see the other things happening in your device. It monitors the other apps you're opening. It monitors the places you're visiting, the websites you're visiting.
Exactly.
So they're tracking your behavior pattern.
Every day, every damn time. Have you ever wondered why maybe you and your friend could be chatting on WhatsApp about getting a house in Lekki or getting a house in Dubai? And the next thing you're seeing ads on Instagram, get a house in Dubai, get a house in Lekki. That is cyber attack. It's not supposed to be done because you didn't give consent for that to happen. Yeah. So that's a very, very serious crime.
So what's the third one? That's cyber terrorism.
Yeah, cyber terrorism is targeted to undermine electronic systems or cause panic.
I think that has to do with political issues, governance, and things like that.
Well, to cause instability in a state.
Yeah, now it's the government. And state is government now. That's political already.
You know, it could be maybe you're on your computer and then somebody just sends, maybe tries to terrorize you and shuts down your
Beware,
laptop.
we're gonna kill you.
Exactly.
They tell you.
Anonymous.
There you beware.
Exactly.
You have 3 more days to live. Or else, that's terrorism. I mean, they are bringing terror. If anything, any form of hack or breach comes to you and then is threatening any form of threat.
Your life, you know, your property, stuff like that.
That's terrorism.
Terrorizing.
Okay, so now before we go further, I want us to watch this video. It's a very short clip where you would really understand where we are with cybersecurity and the future of cybersecurity. We'll be right back after the break.
When I was in year 10, I was in Botswana, Africa. I didn't know what I was gonna do. So for me, the mentality at the time was to get ready for whatever it was that I was interested in later. I started my career as a software developer in a security perspective for a bank. And I did really cool things with data and developing algorithms that can help stop people abusing credit card systems. And then I joined PwC. At PwC, we help businesses understand cyber challenges and help them on a journey to be cyber resilient. And what I do now is I'm a CEO and founder at Oculus. We do cool things using machine learning and AI, artificial intelligence. And the mission at my company is to just help everyday internet users do it securely. To me, there's a creativity element to it. There's room to maneuver. There's room to differentiate yourself from the next product. To me, it's the opportunity to make an impact. Cyber is the future. That's where the majority of the opportunities are right now. The CFO now, Chief Financial Officer, must understand cyber. The CEO must understand cyber. And who knows where cyber is headed? There's a cyber domain now that looks at why cyber criminals do what they do. So being prepared to get into a psychology major or a data analytics major under cyber, that's key. The internet now is at the backbone of what we do and who we are. We interact with each other, with our service providers, with our siblings, loved ones and friends online. And therefore, our lives are online. Be ready for it.
Whoa, that was a lot, wasn't it?
I know. I was scared at some point.
Yeah, like I said earlier, with the rise of the IoT, the Internet of Things, it's going to be like a smooth ride.
Like this
for
kind,
hackers.
you have created highway.
Hyperloop going to space.
Highway, straight highway. And I think that's the reason why cybersecurity is a growing, massive industry.
Yeah.
Because imagine that, like, they said in the video, the device itself might not be a threat per se, but because it is linked to other devices, it is linked to the internet, it is linked to your data, it is linked to a lot of things, meaning that it has become a what? Channel. Channel for hackers. So it could be that you have secured every other thing and you forgot to secure your
internet,
no,
laptop.
No, those are even secure. Maybe your dishwasher or your fridge that's connected to the internet, or your door knob that is connected to the internet, and you forgot to secure it. That can be a channel for hackers to hack into you. But we're grateful that AI is here. I think that AI should help. Even though you said in the video that AI too will be used.
AI will be used now. AI
So where
can
are
be
we?
used.
How are we safe?
Well, that's why, like I said in our previous episodes, you can't still take away the place of humanity from life. So that's why
Hackers will be hackers.
definitely, and that's why you still have humans who should prepare themselves for the future of cybersecurity.
Yeah.
With specific careers
Yeah.
that they can start working on and developing, because it's not only by being a programmer.
That's
It's
what
not
I was
only
going
by
to
being
come.
a
Somebody
software
has
developer.
asked me that, for you to do cybersecurity, do you have to learn coding? Like, you have to be a coder, you have to be a developer. And I'm like, nope, you don't have to. There are different aspects and branches of cybersecurity. Mr. Can you help us list some of these branches?
Okay. So we have network security. Network security is the practice of securing a computer network from intruders.
That's the network itself, the internet itself. You're
Yeah.
securing that breach from intruders.
We also have application security, focuses on keeping softwares and devices free of threats. And in such a case, that's where we have app testers. When an app is launched, you're supposed to have app testers before an app is being sent to the public.
Because
so
they can
that-
actually breach that app
Yeah, they can use
and
that.
then get into the devices of the unsuspecting victims.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it's
exactly.
important.
So that's another aspect you can look out to. Information security.
So,
This
like the
protects
data.
The integrity and privacy of data, both in storage and in transit. Okay, so we also have legal. These are people that provide a legal backings to your data, so that when your data are breached, you can have a mouth. So
They can have a mouth.
yeah, you can have a mouth. Okay, we have disaster recovery and business continuity. They define how an organization responds to a cybersecurity incident
When they have been breached.
or any event that causes a lot of operation. And this particular role just reminds me of a movie I was watching. I think it's called Iron Fist.
Okay.
Now, this all happened. the guy's parents died when they were young.
Okay.
So he was actually in a plane crash. So he was the only survivor, but he didn't return back to New York. Instead, he was rescued by monks. So he grew up as a fighter monk, and then when he came back to New York, everybody thought he had died, but he didn't die. So when he came back to New York, he was now trying to reconnect his pieces. Long story short, he got back into the company, and then you know how this business is. People like all these propagandas and stuff.
Yeah.
So somebody tried to frame him so that they can get money from the company. So he was now in the spotlight, and it's ruined their company's image because he was standing. They had this chemical gas plant in a particular state. So the woman came and was crying that the gas plant is hurting them, that it has almost killed her child, while somebody else was taking a video. So he was now apologizing and stuff. Then the social media, you know how social media can be, they took it that
spreaders of news.
The company has agreed and acknowledged the fact that they are
actually causing the
cancer
damage
with the chemical gas
Oh my
plant.
God.
So they now had to look for somebody to
do damage control.
Exactly. So that's what.
That's a job. Like that is a career path.
I'm telling you, people.
I know. Like there's also a time that Bolt. There was an issue with Bolt.
Oh.
I know there was some years back that they said Bolt system had been hacked. So if you had your ATM card on Bolt, you had to like. I think that they had withdrawn money from some people. They had gotten people's card details and account details from their Bolt, from the Bolt app. So people were asked to immediately remove their money from Bolt.
Okay.
So you remove your card details from Bolt rather. And at that time, it made Bolt look very, very unsecure. Insecure. So it's like people now started to doubt them. So everybody was doing cash trips, strictly cash trips. I think after then, what Bolt did was to try to send an apology to the public. They first of all sent a disclaimer saying that no, this never happened, and explain what must have happened. And then they started to give bonuses to people that were using cards.
Okay.
In order to gain people's trust back. So that is a job opportunity. That's like a line of occupation. Ability to recover when disaster has happened, and the ability to help the business continue after that breach has happened.
To sustain.
Exactly. That is a business opportunity. And the last one we have is end user education. I'm sure you see that all the time. All the time that you get emails from GT Bank, from Access Bank, from CBN or whatever, telling you to do not share your details with anybody calling you to ask you. That you see emails like make your password safer. Things like that. You see emails like do two-way verification. Those are end user sensitization. Stuff.
Educating you.
And that is a job. What do you call it? Profession. That's a professional line on its own.
Really?
End user education.
So I can just stay at home and be doing end user.
I'm telling you, all you're doing is to sensitize people on how these hackers work.
Okay.
And how they should prevent themselves. When you see things that are telling you, install a antivirus, install this in your system, all those things are end user education, and that is a part of cybersecurity that you can venture into.
Wow.
It's a lot. I've mentioned we mentioned about 6 career paths or 7.
6 or 7, I think so.
Career paths you can find in cybersecurity. So it's not only coding.
No.
Coding is just one
coding.
part of it. So don't be saying it's coding.
Thank you so much, Steph.
Thank you, sir.
Now, before we leave them, we also have to let them know how to prevent themselves from possible
Exactly.
attacks. So you could be browsing online, because I have a story to tell. Especially when you like to download zip files from torrent website, please be very careful. So I downloaded one day. Just after unzipping that file, my laptop went into ghost mode.
Wow.
I got the message on my screen.
Are you serious?
I'm telling
like all those movies you
it
see.
took charge of my screen.
Wow.
It told me, your laptop has been hacked. To recover your files, to recover your account, send 400 euros to this Bitcoin
My
wallet.
chest.
Like, man, I was, what am I recovering? I formatted the whole laptop.
You're just But imagine that happened to a big organization.
Like them, they'll pay because their files are very important.
If that, I've heard of that happening to designers, to developers who have,
video editors, stuff like that.
Oh my God.
It's scary.
It's scary. It's actually very, very, very scary. And that this also goes to show, if you have company property in your hand, maybe you have company laptop, or maybe you are in a very sensitive position and you have certain documents, please be careful of the files you're downloading on that system, because they can do that to you. And Nigerians, beware of romance scam. Be careful,
In other words, it's called Yahoo.
Yeah, are you sure?
Yes, now.
There are different types of romance scam. Yahoo is just one.
You to deceive you about liking you, loving you, and ask you to send money, blah blah blah. Please be careful with all of these. Be
careful of those things. Be careful of phishing. When people are asking you for certain details, why are you asking? Don't ask. I was once a victim one time. Somebody sent me a call. I saw like a text with recharge cards and all. So I just ignored it. Then I got a call. It said, "Oh, sorry, mistakenly sent airtime to you. I was supposed to go to my father. I've been waiting. I mistakenly sent to you. Can you please send the thing?" I said, "Okay." So I forwarded the airtime back to the number that was sent to me. Next thing, the person calls me back and say, "Oh, we're very grateful. Thank you for sending it. Papa wants to talk to you. He wants to thank you for sending the clinical." And then they give Baba from Baba. "My daughter, God bless you. God what?" Yeah, just say, "Look, what's going on here? What's happening here?" Do you know? And in less than how many seconds, I started seeing the conversation tilting towards my details, having to say, "No, he wants to bless me. He wants to pray for me. I should send my account number." And it was like, honestly, it was the Spirit of God that brought me back to my senses, and I just ended the call. I didn't even say a word. He called me back, I did not pick. But I'm just telling you that sometimes they come very, very unsuspecting.
Yeah, very calm.
Very, very nice, very helpful. As far as they're asking you for details, better have sense. So that we'll know, had I known.
Yeah.
But honestly, the industry is growing for cybersecurity. It's a thing that I will encourage a lot of young people. I'm tired of seeing lawyers. I'm tired of seeing accountants. I'm tired of seeing some kind of occupation.
Yeah, engineering.
Cybersecurity is the future. And I would always say at the end of the show, look for scholarship. No, they give the excuse, say, money no day. There are scholarships out there. Apply yourself. Start learning online. Start volunteering to some of these organizations. They're looking for you.
Do something.
I saw a young man's testimony who he says he knows that right now everybody is going to the internet. Internet of Things is happening, and all his company aims to do is to help end users use the internet safely. That's all his vision is. I'm telling you. And so what he does is to gather a group of cybersecurity people from these different branches we've spoken about, and he has brought them under one roof.
Cool.
Shine your eyes. All right, Musa, any last words from you before we go?
Yes, now.
Musa is yes now.
I don't know. Steph, why are you putting on black and white?
I was saying, see, I got to the studio only for me to see Musa wearing the same clothes with me. What's going on? Musa, you're the one copying me. I'm like, no, we didn't plan this. No. Don't copy me. Did you see me in your dream?
Did I see you in my dream?
Why is he smiling?
Is that not my shoe you're wearing?
Musa.
Okay, sorry. Sorry about that. So guys, thank you for staying with us on today's episode of Tech Gist. And if you have any questions, comments, please do not hesitate to type them.
Please share, comment, subscribe. We'd like to hear from you guys. What do you want us to talk about? What do you want to hear from us? We really want to hear from you. We'll see you same time, same station. Stay with the DABA family.
Bye-bye.